Okay, I think I'm live. Let me check and see. Oh, yep, I'm live. What's happening, everybody? Give me just a second, send out some notifications, and we'll get things going. I think it's going to start us off at the feast mission. So you'll get to see how glitchy my Peter Parker looks with all the mods and all. That's fun. Okay, send out the tweet. Let me go ahead and send that to my Discord. There we go. Sent that out to my Discord, so we should be good to go. What's happening, Cat? There we go. Fixed that. Okay, cool. Should be good to go now.
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the party.
I can't complain too much. Just same old, same old.
Hey, Martin, so sorry I'm late.
You were right on time. Just keep her distracted while we get everything ready.
You got it. Hey, there's my favorite aunt.
Peter, what a nice surprise.
Need some help?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because of all the mods I have installed, it gets a little bit glitchy sometimes.
Not yet. I mean, I came to, I just wanted to talk.
Okay. Okay. Peter, are you in trouble? Do you
What's
need
happening,
me?
Marie?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no, I'm fine.
Girl problems again, huh?
What? No, that's crazy.
I still wish you and MJ could work things out. She's a great girl.
She is, but,
The two of you would make some beautiful
Wow.
babies. Peter, what is it?
How's the sound? Is my voice okay, like balancing with the game audio and all? Do I need to turn one or the other up?
these past few years, you helping me through college and working here, and sacrificing so much and asking for nothing. I just wish there were more people like you in the world.
He's right. 5 years ago, you walked in here and told
Okay,
me
you guys
to
see
buy
the
it.
Among Us NPCs in the background?
Now it's
That's
you.
like my favorite mod I've added. It turns just like, I think 25% of the civilians into Among Us NPCs.
Here's for many more years of service.
You can't hear the game audio well? I'll try and turn it up a little bit then.
Thanks again for setting all this up.
Oh, I just wish I could do more.
Well, May's always told me if you help someone.
You help everyone.
Yeah, Peter really lost his head.
Now, maybe
That's
we'll just
accurate.
Made a City Hall to have a word with the mayor.
Oh, I gotta run. Thanks again for the...
The mod that they put over Mr. Negative is really good. Honestly, a lot of the mods in general for this game are just out of this world. Like, I almost feel ashamed that I'm like only using mine. Maybe if I stream a little bit more of the game, I'll use some other skins. But for now, I'm just so happy with this one. I can't not use it. And we're loading.
How did Mix become Italian?
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all caps text from Robbie about my so called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with the legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's
It's wild how you can just like swap the models around, because like this is supposed to be MJ in this cutscene, right? But the facial animations match up to Black Cat so well.
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to hair.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
So
Just,
the reason that Peter doesn't have a head
Friends.
is because I have a pizza mod installed that turns a bunch of random assets into pizza.
that's what you wanted.
So like Peter Parker's character model is in there, right? It's just turned into a slice of pizza. So if they showed an above shot, right, you would see a piece of pizza inside of his shirt.
Like money and keys, raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
The Among Us NPC.
Go.
Just that silhouette walking by.
Love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.
Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down third?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, I guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake.
Okay, that's gonna be a fun one to start off the stream on, with the Shocker boss fight.
Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
I cannot get enough of seeing my model swing around like that. It just makes me so happy. I've also got like a weeaboo mod on that like turns a bunch of the Times Square stuff into like weeb shit, like anime, Pokemon. I mean, you can see it, you know.
Peter, I lost track of you.
Okay, so something I just want to say. All of the Japanese posters for Marvel projects always look 10 times cooler than the American ones. Like, look up the Japanese Civil War posters for Captain America Civil War. They look so much fucking cooler than the American ones do.
Well, that works both ways, Peter. I just wanted to.
Yeah, I know, the cape came out so well.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go. See you soon, dear.
If you check my Twitter, in the quote retweet where I like said like, hey, come watch the stream, there should be in the quote retweet that I quoted, there should be a link to Andrew, who made my mod skin or ported the skin and like rigged the cape and all. He did an amazing job, and he hadn't even done like capes before on a on like porting a skin like as a costume into Spider-Man. Dude did an amazing fucking job. He also did, if any of you are familiar with Spider-Man 2 Project RE, it was a fan remaster of Spider-Man 2 for Dolphin, with a bunch of like upscaled textures and stuff. and some like skins. Like that was one of the like really fun things about that mod. So the original Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox, it didn't have custom skins. But, you know, with the retexturing feature on Dolphin, all of a sudden you can add in custom skins.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously? Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
You know, I wish there were more chases like this in Spider-Man, because this is like kind of the only one. Like there's one with Electro that isn't as good, and then there's the Vulture fight, which is okay. Like it's kind of weird. Like the game almost waits.
Gotcha. Now let's talk.
Like the game almost waits until the end of the game to make you fight all the bosses at once. And like Kingdom Hearts 3 does the exact same thing where you fight all of the bosses in like a boss rush at the end of the game, and it just never made sense that they didn't pace them out more. Like that never made sense to me.
You were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
So another one of the mods I have on turns the skybox into one of the Ratchet and Clank skyboxes, because that came out on PC not long ago. Yeah, I gotta get closer. I gotta like do the web zip thing, I think.
Move, move, move!
I could have had him. I saw the triangle thing. I didn't click it fast enough. Fuck. Okay, bullshit. I pressed circle fast enough that time. There we go.
You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
I thought I had a mod for Shocker, but I guess not.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I'll make sure that I have mods for all the boss fights the next time I play.
I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah, I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Oh, check that out.
Like
Do you
said,
see the
I have a bigger story here, and I plan to
I've
do one
replaced a
right.
bunch of the planes with Star
Sure.
Wars
So I can
ships.
call you like whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
I think that's the Millennium Falcon, and then there's an X-Wing up there. Like, I love all of the mods that there are on Nexus mods for this game. Like, it's wild. Like, it's just random stuff, too. Like, the pigeons, all the pigeons I replaced with rats in the game. Don't know why, just for the fun of it.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon.
Like, I'm surprised I haven't, like, broken the game with all the mods I've put in it.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
I need to get more Spider-Verse skins like that because they look really good.
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
It's wild, like the fake out, like looking back on it, how you think the whole game that Mr. Negative is going to be like the big bad for the game and that he's assembling everyone, but in reality it's actually Ock.
Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon.
Let me see if you can see the
Really
pizza.
spooked Mr.
No, you
Lee.
can't see the pizza.
Never seen him
Dang.
like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Is it gonna play the next MJ line, or did it glitch out? I think it might have glitched out. Let me see.
hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Oh man, please don't tell me it's gonna like progress lock me. Set a manual save. I'll keep walking and see if it'll like trigger her next text line, or if like it's still running in the background but just not playing it. That's the fun with using a bunch of mods at once. There's always something that's bound to break. I said that too like 2 minutes ago, that it was bound to be something that would break, and then it did. But the good thing is I have my Steam Deck, so like if anything is too broken, I can just like progress on my Steam Deck, which doesn't really have any mods in it, and then I can just like pick up where I was. And it'll only be mildly annoying. Let's see. I'm gonna quit, load back in.
I'm already late. I should get to the lab ASAP.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it just automatically skipped it. Sweet. You know, you gotta think with the way that security cameras are now and how everyone has like a Ring or a Zoom or like a whatever you call it doorbell, like more people would see like Spider-Man changing on like rooftops, and I don't know. I feel like there would be more video evidence of like Spider-Man or Batman or whatever superhero you want to like, you know, throw in the scenario. Like it would be easier to catch them in the modern age. Like, that's the problem when you're adapting characters that are, like, 40 years old at this point.
Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on. Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase.
She said you stink!
Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong. Oh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
Okay, is it just me, or does the default, like, motion of this arm, does it look like Aqua's using it for something? It looks like Aqua's using it for something to me. Maybe my mind is just still 12 years old. Who fucking knows?
Circuit burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this. Got it. Okay, need to reroute servo control.
You know, I really hope that they, like, drop these in the next game. I know it, like, got to the point where it's like, oh, everyone complains about the whatever, but I don't know. It really does fuck with the flow of things. Maybe I'm just being nitpicky. But it does kind of seem like a common complaint, these little, like, mini games. Because, like, you have such a good core game, you don't need to, like, add more stuff to it to, like, bog it down. You know what I mean?
Nice. Okay, what next? And now rebalance the voltage. Finished. Let's see if that worked. Good as new.
There's our robot arm.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now. right. I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way. Huh. Looks like Jameson's got a new episode out. Wonder what my #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle. Hey, plug the book. And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's books, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations, don't ask, not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor?
Who was it that voiced J. Jonah Jameson in this? Did they bring back J.K. Simmons again?
I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime bosses. As soon as one goes
That was one of my favorite things about Spider-Verse, was that it seems like no matter what universe, J.K. Simmons is always J. Jonah Jameson. Because, like, we saw him in Far From Home, No Way Home, the original Raimi movies.
That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickback.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit? No ball this year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp's surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Until an hour ago. The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me
Yeah, why fix what ain't broken?
And now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. We'll figure it out later. Right now we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me. Let's take a look
It
at this.
might run an ad break in just a second for y'all. I don't know. If it does, it shouldn't be too long, and you should be able to skip it. Let me know if you can skip it or not, because I know YouTube is fucky with that sometimes.
Input bands have been shifted. Subtle.
I love how this one is like kind of the exact same as the one that was in Arkham City. There we go.
We just had a tower come back online. Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Do it. Watch my back.
Pretty sure these guys didn't forget their keys.
thought I had the mod that turned the spider arms into venom arms too. I need to mess around with the mod, whatchamacallit, the mod loader, once I get done with the stream.
Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen too much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off! Leave me alone!
Keep it quiet, lady.
Don't touch me!
Get away from her!
I forgot how overpowered the web drones were.
Let me go!
All clear, ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
Wait a minute.
It's
Didn't I already play this part?
Oh well. Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I already played this part. Give me a second. I think I loaded the wrong save last time. Yeah, I did load the wrong save, dang. Oops. Okay.
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Dang. Okay, so I guess what I'm gonna have to do is play this part of the game off stream, probably on my Steam Deck, and then progress past this cutscene, and then play around with my mod manager and figure out what got goofy, what got glitchy. Fun. Okay, so this... I know this has been a short stream, but to make up for it, I'm going to preview one of my new videos. So give me just a second, okay? Because I don't want to, like, have wasted y'all's time. I feel bad that, like, it didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Like, I wanted to play a lot more of the story on stream. Hold on, though. Okay. Hey, that's what's up, Divine Child. Let's see. Give me just a second. Are mobile games real games? Okay. What's happening, Divine Child? So I was just telling them I hit a glitch where I can't progress anymore in the story until I fix something. So I'm going to show y'all a little preview of 2 of the upcoming videos. What's your question about Spider-Man 2000? The initial pitch of an Avengers game created by the developers of the Tomb Raider remakes was exciting. The Tomb Raider reboot game had been such an amazing action platformer dungeon crawler type game. In the same way that Ratchet & Clank and Sunset Overdrive proved why... Okay, I didn't expect it to play the audio from that, Dan. Give me a second and I'm gonna like make that the way it's supposed to. There we go. I don't know why it's got that like awkward proportion. It's not supposed to. And I know it's not playing the sound anymore either. Dang. I fucked the stream all up. I need to plan more in the future. I might do one tomorrow. We'll see. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Now let me see. You said you had a question. Have you seen the CPU die on the demo screen? I'm not really sure. Honestly, I don't know much about the Spider-Man 2000 like demo and beta and stuff like that. That's always been more of Angonoff's thing. I wish I had an answer for you. But I just don't know much about the subject. Are mobile games real games?
Do you guys not have phones? Yeah.
Comic book mobile games are releasing at a rate that drastically outpaces their console counterpart. They're cheaper to make, they make more money, and there are more and more of them released every year. So what exactly does that mean for their console counterparts? We've already seen trends for mobile games trickling their way into games like Avengers and Injustice 2. Stuff like loot boxes, pay-to-win mechanics, $20 skins, and keep in mind that Injustice 2 is over half a decade old now. It seems like all that stuff is just this new dystopian normal. So does that mean that the mobile game experience is replacing the console game experience? What about the addictive nature of mobile games? I wonder if that plays a factor into it. Or is it all just about monetization? From toy lines to movie costumes to the plots of comic book event series, their impact might be just a little bit more significant than you'd ever imagine. Honestly, I was surprised at just how many of these things there are. But for the sake of brevity, I decided to focus on just 3. Marvel Strike Force, Contest of Champions, and Future Fight. Or Future Force, or Future Foundation. Future fuck something or another.
Oh my god, we're at Fast Freddy, Fort Hove, something or other.
Are mobile games real games? So that's a short little 1-minute preview of the mobile games video. I don't know if that's going to come first or the Avengers video, so here's a preview of that Avengers video, and thank you for sticking around and watching. I appreciate it, and sticking through the glitches in the stream. I promise, if you tune in tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow, I'm going to have them fixed by then. In the same way that Ratchet & Clank and Sunset Overdrive proved why Insomniac... The initial pitch of an Avengers game created by the developers of the Tomb Raider remakes was exciting. The Tomb Raider reboot game had been such an amazing action platformer dungeon crawler type game. In the same way that Ratchet & Clank and Sunset Overdrive proved why Insomniac was perfect for Spider-Man, I thought that Tomb Raider was proof that we'd get a really solid superhero game from Crystal Dynamics. But I was so wrong. For a long time, it was a running joke on comic Twitter that the game was never coming.
After a million years since that preview, then what feels like no time at all since that demo.
Because as far as 2 years after it was announced, we still hadn't seen anything from it.
Dad went to 7-Eleven to get scratchers. I guess he won because that was 6 years ago.
No gameplay, no trailer, no announcements, just no news at all. And if you followed games as long as I have, you know that that's never a good sign. It shows a complete lack of faith in the product from the developer and the publisher. We've got to give some context to what was going on at Marvel Comics when the game was in development, as well as what was going on in the game industry in general. So let's flash back to 2017. Avengers was announced in January of 2017. So I think that's about all I need to share from that one. But like I said, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm going to play around with the mods off stream. I'm going to edit some